Hey guys, welcome back to NEA Racing and welcome to a video that I did not plan to record. And the reason for this is because this is a video where most sim racers or YouTubers who focus on sim racing would not like to record videos like this because it has to do with bad news with a sim gear or an equipment that we use, which means no content for a period of time. So what is the major issue with my sim rig at this point, and why is it a big deal for me, is my wheelbase from FANATEC. It's my Podium DD1. I think it's DD1, DD2, but it just came as a package. The Podium wheelbase with the steering wheel for on this day. Today's date is December the 11th, and this happened yesterday, which is December the 10th. And what happened was I just came as on a regular day, want to test drive on the simulator. iRacing just uploaded their new sim build and updates, so I was really excited about the updates to see things like the debris refresh and the new cars and just the graphics, a lot of things. And even when I was able to look at it through the replays on iRacing, there was a lot of improvements, and I was really excited to test them. And so I just decided to turn on my wheelbase, and I noticed that when you turn on the wheelbase, there's usually a calibration, when the wheel turns clockwise about 90 degrees and then returns back to center. So when it does that, usually when you power the wheelbase on, the display on the wheelbase shows the FANATEC and then pops up all the information that you need, and then you decide whether you want to set it up on high torque or low torque. But when I put it on this time, it had no display. My computer got the information, got the signal that the wheelbase was on. It recognized the wheelbase, and when the wheelbase came back to center, it just switched off. So, and the funny thing is, I was on iRacing at the moment, I loaded up iRacing, and when I turned it on, iRacing actually recognized the wheelbase, and then it just went off. And so I just kept on. I spent an entire day trying to turn it back on, troubleshoot it, started up in bootloader mode, which is supposed to be like a safe mode that allows you to update the firmware or something. But each time I would even do that, the firmware will actually recognize that a wheelbase has been turned on. It would recognize the wheelbase, but the wheelbase would just go off. So it doesn't even give it, the wheelbase doesn't even give the firmware or the software any opportunity to rectify any problem if it's a software problem. But from where I'm looking at it and from everything I've done, unplugging the cable, putting it in a different socket, taking out everything, plugging it back, making sure all the connections are good, trying all the firmware updates, even going back to older firmwares to see if it will help with the recognition, and just doing everything software based to rectify the problem. The problem seems to still remain. And so far, from what I'm seeing, it might be a hardware problem. And so for now, what I've done is I've sent a support request to FANATEC with 2 videos of what has happened with the sim rig and with the wheelbase, and letting them know how it just happened. It just happened overnight. Just came the next day and it just couldn't turn on again. So I'm hoping, my fingers crossed, that they respond as soon as possible, and it's something that they're able to fix. From what I've heard from a lot of users on Facebook is that, and I think it's there, but sometimes it's always good to just know from other customers if they have the same experience, is that it comes with a 5-year warranty, and if it's something they're not able to troubleshoot, with you doing all the things that they tell you to do, then eventually they will request you to send the wheelbase back to them to fix it, and then when they fix it, they return the wheelbase back to you. Or if it's something that they're not able to fix, maybe they might find another wheelbase for you and replace it for you. So I am keeping my fingers crossed, and I'm just posting this video for you guys to know, and also if it helps FANATEC to see the video and also push the case so that it would give hope to other customers who own FANATEC, that FANATEC is starting to step up since they've been bought out by Corsair. And it's for FANATEC users, we all know the news that has been going on with FANATEC and how they really made a lot of people lose faith in the company, and all the bad news that has been going around with FANATEC. But those who know when FANATEC was actually doing really good, they actually did really good. And those are the people who, like me, who are hoping that as Corsair has bought FANATEC, they are able to take FANATEC up to that level again and exceed that level. So I'm hoping that they're able to fix this issue, and I'm pretty sure you guys have seen all the clips of everything I've been talking about so far. Right now, with the way it is, even when you put it on, it just goes in the bootloader mode automatically, because once you click it, the light just keeps blinking, and the wheel rotates 90 degrees and just stays there. The only thing that recognizes right now, the only thing that recognizes the wheelbase is the firmware updater. The FANALAB app on the computer doesn't recognize it. The FANATEC control panel doesn't recognize it as well. It doesn't even pop up in any of those places. Nothing. Even iRacing noticing it. If I turn it on, I don't get anything from it. So at this point, I just have to sit back and wait for FANATEC. But I promise you guys, I think probably you guys have seen a video that I posted, which is kind of like a merge of sim racing clips and stories. So I'll just use that one to keep you guys entertained, and I'll try to make the stories exciting as well. Let me know if you guys like stories like that, and if you would like to see more contents like that. But I'll keep you guys posted on the FANATEC dilemma that I'm going through right now, and hopefully everything gets sorted out and we get back to racing. Until next time, guys, thanks guys for being part of this channel. Thanks guys for watching this video. And if you do like contents, not like this one where people are complaining of their damaged products, but if you still do like contents like this, let me know. Like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell icon, and let me also get more ideas of what you'd like to see in some of these new videos that I'll be posting, which is a merge of sim racing and stories. Until next time, guys, peace.